for... Oh.
Good afternoon from Sharjah, Afghanistan versus Zimbabwe, the second ODI, and we are ready for action.
Important toss. We got the two captains, we got the match referee, we got the Afghanistan captain, Staniskai, we got Elton Chigumbura, and of course we got the match referees, David Jukes. Well, Asker, you're going to spin the coin. Heads is the call. And what's it, David? It is a head. All right, Elton, you won the toss, so what are you going to do?
We're going to bet. I think it's a good wicket to bet on and put runs on the board and put pressure on Afghanistan.
Zimbabwe won the toss and decided to bat. And Richmond Mutumbami is opening the batting, and he'll be opening the batting with Moor for Zimbabwe. Afghanistan, on the other hand, will want to try and drive home that advantage after winning that first game. It's interesting to see what kind of approach both teams would take. This is Peter Moor, the other opener, quite young and doesn't have a lot of experience, just 4 games. And here is the first ball. It's going to be the spin of Hamza, who will come on and bowl from round the wicket. And, off an inside edge. We didn't see too much in that first delivery. The one that keeps coming in with the arm. Spin bowlers, particularly in one-day cricket. So single off the last ball will give Zimbabwe 3 runs of the first over. 3 without loss. Finds the edge, past the second slip and down to the boundary. Well, an important boundary for Zimbabwe, no doubt, but a model victory for the fast bowler.
Decent pace and just that little bit of outswing. The poor shot.
So Hamza it is, left arm around the wicket. And this is a big hit over mid-on. And in fact, it's gone all the way for 6. That's a very good shot indeed by Moor. Aggressive, bold stroke.
Ball just drifting back in, and he's gone to the line. Held his shot and has gone for a flat 6.
And this is again another very fine shot to a similar delivery. Tossed up again and hit through the line, over long off. Second 6 of the over.
Very, very straight hit. Again, straight back through the line, easily clearing the fence. Moor looks in fantastic form. That's a beautiful shot.
And this is over mid-off. That's another bold shot, 1 bounce for 4. So he is definitely making his intentions clear. Boundary of the last ball, 24 without loss. Gets it fine. That will run away to the boundary. That's a rare loose delivery.
Yeah, the short ball just a little misdirected. Down the leg side, just caught up with it, and it always was going to race away. But still was sharp.
Nicely driven through extra cover. Beautiful timing again on the up. And that will just race away to the boundary. The timing was perfect. And again you could see that the ball was hurrying on to the bat. I loved him to play that shot.
Just another example of this pitch being good. It's no stretch of the imagination. That's a half volley. Just hit through the line, just timed it through the offside. Fantastic shot.
That's very fine. Intentional very much was that. He knew if he played it fine, he'll pick up a boundary, and that's exactly what he did.
Helped himself to 4 runs. A man down at fine leg, a lot squarer than that was. PJ Moor just getting a little tickle on that. That goes down to the fine leg region for yet another boundary.
There he goes. Up and over. That's a biggie. 45 without loss after 9. And that's the welcome. That's the welcome from Mohammad Nabi. Straight away taken to the task. 50 on the board already.
We spoke about PJ Moore expressing himself, and he's done it again. I was just about to say, even if an off spinner comes onto bowl, he's not afraid to go over the top of long off, and he's done that beautifully. He's kept his shape, eye on the ball, and that's yet another fantastic strike from PJ Moore. And he's gone again. He's kept the man up. PJ Moore, a little bit of air from the bowler Mohammad Nabi, and he's helped himself to yet another boundary over the top of long off.
Now in the first 10, you can have only 2 outside the 30-yard circle. So you got one a long on, the other a deep mid-wicket, and he's targeting where there is no fielder in the deep. He might be just doing it to break that rhythm, to probably ask the bowler to do something different. But that's good running. Good intensity shown here by the 2 batsmen.
And there goes Moor's 50. That's a well-played knock. As I said, a lot of purpose in it. Oh, that should be the first wicket. The keeper seems to be very, very sure. Shahzad feels he's got the man. The foot is out of the crease. And he, ooh, touch and go, touch and go.
So a timely wicket for Afghanistan. Out for exactly 50 as Zimbabwe 71 for 1.
That should be, oh, that's well done. Second attempt, that's what we're talking about. Zimbabwe shouldn't nosedive. They've lost 2 wickets back to back, both the openers going back. A lot of bottom hand in that. 72 for 2 now.
Consecutive wickets for Afghanistan, and they're back in it. Mutumbami trying to force off the back foot. Just chips it back. A little bit of fumble. That's the first wicket in international cricket for Barakzai as Zimbabwe now 72 for 2. Mutumbami out for 21.
It's 72 for 2, bringing in Craig Ervine, and he is going to join Hamilton Masakaza. So 2 brand new batsmen here, and both of them are very experienced for Zimbabwe. And they've got to bring their experience to play now because they need to rebuild and form a partnership here. That's well worked away. The fine leg fielder inside the circle should be able to cut it off. A couple of runs here, well done by the fielder there. A reverse sweep, and successful as well. It may just run away for 4, and it does. A bit brave at this stage, but I think he's mastered it. Played it well.
A little delicate reverse sweep. Races away. Good shot.
And again, I think he wants some change in field. So this may just run away as well. Yes, it does. Hamza can't cut it off.
It's always going to go away from the left-hander. That's a very safe shot. He's got down low to that one.
Now this is a very fine shot. Excellent shot. Swept behind square leg. Masakaza on top of it and did well to hit it behind square leg.
Yeah, sliding down leg this. Hamilton Masakaza helps himself. Very nicely played, and as soon as he hit that, he found himself a boundary.
Worked away nicely through square leg. So 3 runs off the over. 104 for 2. That's gone behind square leg. They'll be looking for a couple of runs here. Just playing that sweeper, loves him to play that shot because Ashraf is not quick by any means. It's just medium pace.
It's important that these 2 men continue with a good partnership. Quick single they take. Gets the non-strikers in comfortably in the end, Hamilton Masakaza.
Have a look at it running. Just slight hesitation at the start. Good pick up. And an accurate return to the non-strikers end. That's a short delivery which is swung away down towards mid-wicket. That's gone for 6. Now they look at that shot.
Yeah, that's too short. Talking about how the ball is holding up a little bit slow. He's been given an opportunity to put that wherever he wanted. He's done so gladly. That's really short. And Craig Ervine helps himself to 6 over mid-wicket.
50. Partnership now for the third wicket. It's going to come up with this boundary. What an important one, Basit, this one for Zimbabwe, like we were mentioning.
Getting down low, just using the pace. Rohan Borakzai does bowl it, fires it in. A neat little reverse sweep. It takes a risk. It gets a boundary. Playing behind square. Gets outside off stump, a little bit of an inside.
Now that's an ideal position for a left arm spinner to get the ball and get the seam, the fingers over the seam. If you get too far across, then you end up undercutting the seam, and that's what he does on most occasions.
There we go again, the reverse sweep. Borakzai does provide a lot of space. Just fires it in. And Masakadza and Ervine like that little reverse sweep. They don't go for that full sort of hit. Just a little nudge down to third man. Just using the pace. Boundary.
Yes, let's see how wide he goes there. And that's why once you get that wide in the crease, and to roll your a closer look at that package, everything that was short was put away towards mid-wicket or over the bowler's head. Anything that's paced fuller, they use the pace of the bowler there. Very sensibly, very smartly. Meanwhile, Ashraf, it's going to be now. There's no stopping Masakadza now. Short, wide, asking for trouble. And that's what it's got.
That's his strength. Likes going after fast bowlers. Prides himself on hitting those boundaries. And this one, just too short and too wide. Man of his strength. Powers it to the fence.
The chase. Still got 14.1 overs to go. Nicely driven for a single. End of the over. It's 36 bowled, 162 for 2.
But they've set themselves up beautifully to be able to do that.
If they're to go for, say, around 70, 80 runs in the last 10 overs, you feel any batting order change Chigumbura might bring in at this stage? Ah, he's missed it. He's missed it altogether. Trying to get to a 50 with a big hit. He's thrown it away, if you ask me. Hamilton Masakadza been trying to come down the wicket a couple of times, but Nabi has maintained that stiff leg, and Masakadza goes, he's done the job, but one just feels he's missed out on an easy 50.
Yeah, he's come down the wicket a couple of times in the last few overs, Hamilton Masakadza. This time enticed by Mohammad Nabi, very well bowled. Hamilton Masakadza just missing that one, trying to go downtown. And Zimbabwe lose their third wicket. Hamilton Masakadza, a good knock coming back into the team. 47 he got, 170 for 3. 9 overs to go. Don't think the issue of losing wickets and worrying about not having wickets at the end is an issue. I can see both batsmen here having the license to get after the bowling. Nicely swept away. Fine touch. Running down to the fine leg boundary, and I think that's going to be 4. Well fielded actually by the man down there. I'm going to take a look at that again.
Yeah, surely they might have a look because it was very close to that row, but effort.
Picking up that wicket of Masakadza was so very important.
Goes over mid-wicket. Couple of bounces into the boundary. That's a poor delivery. That was a full toss, a gift with the fielders inside the circle. The bowler has to be mindful, especially he'll bowl into someone like Ervine, who's in very fine form at the moment.
Yes, and that's why it's getting the treatment it deserved here. Nothing delivery. A batsman was well set. full toss, asking for trouble in the air. But if you are growing up to play the shorter format, then probably your mindset is going to be a little different.
Good use of the fade, excellent shot. It's gone a long way. It's gone for 6. Very fine way to end the over. 198 for 3. Very nice shot indeed. That's the skyline of Sharjah. That's another attempted slower delivery. Worked fine. That will run away to the boundary. That's the 200 for Zimbabwe. They're really in a hurry here.
If you keep bowling just one sort of a delivery, then you tend to get a little predictable as a bowler. And this one was nothing delivery. So very short, slower delivery, picked up early by a set batsman.
He couldn't really latch onto it and get more than a single. Field goes back with Ervine on strike. Another full toss. This is down towards deep point. Will it split the field? It does. So useful runs for Zimbabwe at this stage. Already 10 runs off the first 4 balls.
And that's poor bowling here. You've got to admit that. Just can't be bowling on both sides of the wicket. Got to stick to one specific plan. Changing too much.
Batsmen were able to punish him.
Well, that is exactly why a spin bowler is called a spin bowler, because he's got the ability to spin the ball in the air.
Catch him, catch
The
him!
ball always spins in the air. Oh, that's a terrific take. Terrific take there. Oh, that's an important wicket here for Afghanistan.
They needed it. And I think it's been provided at a critical time. Chigumbura was looking good. He was looking to go over the top. Once again, good use of the feet. Looked to go over long on, but a brilliant catch. Excellent catch. Had to be sure that he stayed inside the line. And Najibullah, the fieldsman at long on, holding on to a good catch. Chigumbura goes for 13. It's 210 for 4. There, he's made 73. He's looked good. Sharjah, absolutely beautiful. See Dubai in the background. It's a lovely sight here. Full toss. And taken it long off. That's a soft dismissal. He should be disappointed. He should really be disappointed. That wasn't the type of delivery which deserved the wicket. You said. So it should, yes, that's confirmed. He's out. So Ervine, after rather agonizing wait, just wanting the confirmation of the third umpire, finally being told he's out. Good catch. In fact, an easy catch at long off of a full toss. Dawlat, the man who gets the wicket. It's 214 for 5. The bowler is the batsman. And punches it through extra cover. Will that go all the way? Does. Picks the gap. It was short. In fact, it was Raza who hit it on the back foot because he had crossed on that shot. It was a very fine stroke, forcing shot off the back foot.
Yes, what a shot from Raza there, Sikandar Raza. Gave it everything he had. A lot of punch there in that shot. Placement was superb.
Zimbabwe missing out a little bit here. Afghanistan coming back extremely strongly with those 2 wickets, and particularly disappointing to see the way Ervine got out of a full toss. And Zimbabwe wanted him to just carry on. It's an inside edge, more runs here. And very, very useful back-to-back boundaries. And these are useful runs for Zimbabwe.
Yes, used to be called the lemon cut, this one. Inside edge. And then you attempting it to play somewhere towards the covers, extra cover, the ball going towards fine leg of a thick inside edge. Nothing you can do as a bowler, as a wicket keeper.
Loose Afghanistan bowling. Wasn't able to try and capitalize on the opportunity. Waller is on strike. just dipped in and also came in a little bit. Very fine delivery indeed.
And that is why it's the best delivery that you can bowl at the fag end of an inning. And if you can bowl it with that sort of a precision, and you're bound to get that desired result. And that's exactly what happened there. A hint of movement into the right-hander, but right on the spot where it should be. In the block hole. Malcolm Waller, well, couldn't trouble the scorer there. 223 for 6. You really like what you see here. He's a sensible bowler.
Goes over the top. Will it be taken at long off? It is. Very good catch on the boundary. Nabi again judged it well. Waited for the ball to come to him. And Afghanistan gets another wicket. As Zimbabwe, in the quest of quick runs, loses their 7th wicket.
And that's the 50th wicket for him in international cricket. That's a pretty straightforward catch there for Mohammad. Sikandar Raza gone for 13. It's 231 for 7.
You'll want that area improved a bit because he'll be the one that will have to lead an attack. The last ball coming up. And this is big. This is big. It's very big. It's gone over the roof, I think, but it's gone a long, long way. It's a massive hit to end the over. Just spoiled his figures, I thought. 9 runs off it. 239 for 7. A powerful striker. 2 balls to go in the over. This is high, down towards long on. It's cleared the fence. What a way to get to 250. Still 1 ball to go in the over. It is Kramer getting into the act.
Again, a bit of an experiment here from the ball. Up till now, he was really bowling quick, firing it in. This time, a little bit of flight, little slower in the air. And quick to jump on that opportunity was Kramer. 250 on the board.
Last ball of the innings. That's a much better delivery, just fired in. They want a second. Only a single to end the over. 14 runs off it. A big over, a very big over for Zimbabwe. I think the umpires just, yes, it's confirmed it's the end of the over. 83 runs in the last 10 overs. That's a very fine return for Zimbabwe. 253 for 7 in 50 overs.
And it's turned out to be a good toss to win. Did the right decision to bat first after winning the toss. But the batsmen have done a real fine job here for Zimbabwe. Got them off to a good start in the middle order. We had the experienced Ervine and Hamilton with their partnership, and at the fag end of the innings, some useful contribution, and because of that they were able to get past the 250 mark. 253 for 7 in the allotted 50 overs. The pick of the batsmen, Hamilton, Masakatsa and Ervine, and let's not forget the important knock played by the opener, Peter Moor.
253 for 7, some useful partnerships at the top of the order, and then Masakadza and Ervine getting together. That 98 runs really vital. Chigumbura and Ervine adding 40 runs, and then Zimbabwe falling away a little bit towards the end. They could have had a better finish and they not lost wickets at regular intervals.
The debutant doing a fine job here. Farakzai, 10 overs for 45, picking up a couple of wickets. Pick up the bowlers, Dawlat picking up 2 wickets for Nabi.
Yeah.